Hi everybody, Dr. Daniel. Today I'm talking about Migraine Cure. Well, migraine is one of the most disabling of all medical conditions, and for women is the most common illness, more frequent than hypertension, heart disease, gastric reflux, obesity, or cancer. 25% of women have migraine, while 6% of men have it, and it's active between the years of the early 20s and the age of 55 to 60. Migraine is considered to be a chronic, repetitive neurological condition, usually lasting 4 to 5 hours or so, but sometimes up to 3 days or 72 hours. There is no reliable migraine cure. That's a myth, because migraine is a genetic, inherited medical problem, and genetic problems currently cannot be cured. There are 5 different genes known now to relate to migraine. However, migraine is a treatable disease, and modern treatment can significantly reduce migraine occurrence and reduce the severity of migraine headaches when they occur. Migraine treatment consists of living the migraine lifestyle and using acute and preventive therapy when the headaches come. The migraine lifestyle is regular meals, sleep, avoiding overtreating with caffeine or drugs, and aerobic exercise. You have to be consistent with your life. Eat at the same time every day. Don't miss meals. Fasting increases the risk of migraine. Set your sleep pattern, get up and go to bed at the same time every night. I have a blog article and a YouTube video on that subject. Keep a food journal. Keep track of the foods you eat, and when you experience migraines, that can help identify potential food triggers. Avoid foods that, for you, trigger migraines. Now, for acute therapy, 70-80% of patients may be treated and can be headache-free if treated at the onset with a triptan. These are older drugs, but they still are the best. Other new drugs such as Nurtec, ODT, Ubrelvy, and Rayvow, known as CGRP treatment drugs, may be used along with older drugs for acute therapy such as DHE, given either as a IV treatment, IM, or used as a eye drop. And preventive drugs are given on a daily basis in order to reduce attacks of migraine. In case of severe migraine headaches that are frequent, medicines to reduce the duration and severity are prescribed on a when required sort of basis. With simple treatment and avoidance of triggers, migraine can be controlled in the majority of cases. However, a small percentage of patients may require sophisticated treatments. Controlling migraine with proper treatment can be a life-changing experience for a good number of patients. Some patients who take one of the new CGRP drugs, and those are Aimovig, Ajovy, Emgality, or Vyepti, will actually go from having frequent migraines to being migraine-free. And that happens in about 25% of migraineurs on treatment with one of those drugs. Related questions. There are reports of migraine completely stopping in some patients, and I've heard this and experienced it. There's no cure for migraine yet, but medications can help prevent or stop them, or keep your symptoms from getting worse. You can also avoid things that trigger your migraines. Lifestyle changes like eating, easing stress, and having good sleep habits can help also. Stress is the number one issue driving migraine attacks, and some persons will say their migraines completely stopped when they quit a stressful job they were suffering through. I've heard patients say this when they came in to see me, and I was reviewing their medical history, and they were presenting with another problem, like they came in for a carpal tunnel, and then they told me they used to have migraine that completely stopped when they did a such and such and changed something in their life. I've seen migraine patients who were having 5 to 10 migraines a month state that their headaches completely went away when I started them on a CGRP drug. To me, the phrase migraine cure implies that the migraine sufferers got to a point where they had no more headaches but were not taking any preventive or acute therapy drugs. That means untreated to me. It's like their cure came and now they do not need to take anything for treatment again. This will not be the same as patients who had great responses to preventive treatment with a CGRP drug like Ajovy and has no more headaches but still has to treat. I would call that successful treating migraine. Patients who are not having headaches but are still taking preventive treatment are not really cured, and they're really successful treatment patients. Therefore, the phrase migraine cure means the headaches are just gone and do not require any further treatment. Migraine is a disorder of the nervous system, something that appears to be genetically predisposed with environmental and biologic factors that may increase or decrease the sensitivity of the nervous system to the attacks we call migraine. It's not like an infection that can be eradicated by taking antibiotics, or not like a tumor that can be surgically removed. Migraine can be controlled in the sense that there are treatments to reduce the frequency and severity of the attacks and medications to take when an attack occurs. So God bless all you folks with migraine. Please click on subscribe and like down there, and I'll see you again on the next talk.